Rise and grind, DMV. Happy Sunday. We are waking up to mostly cloudy skies across the area, and overall those temperatures will be a tad bit warmer. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast coming up.
This morning on DC News Now, remembering the life of a Prince George's County activist killed a week ago, how a community honored his memory and work. And the district remembering the lives lost in Pearl Harbor. We're showing you those somber moments at that ceremony. And the Wizards finally breaking that losing streak, how they got that first win in over a month.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning, DMV. Thank you for waking up with us here on DC News Now. Your time is 8 o'clock. I'm Tosin Fakile. It is Sunday, December 8th, and just in case you were wondering, we are 17 days away from Christmas. So if you plan to be out today, holiday shopping, or maybe you're out for a morning run, we're trying to get that brunch going early. It's a tad bit warmer today, so that's good news for you. Let's send you outside right now. This is a live look over the Kennedy Center. It looks like we're seeing a little bit of clouds out there. The good news is what you're not seeing is 20-degree weather. And we can thank meteorologist Brittany Ward for that. She's joining me on the desk this morning. And Brittany, I'm just honestly, I've been saying it all morning. I'm glad to not start the morning off in 20-degree weather.
Yeah, you know, stepping out the door this morning, I didn't have to really sit in my car, wait for it to warm up. Overall, it's going to be a gorgeous day. We are going to be tracking those warm conditions, and the good news is that will be sticking around as we head into the weekend. Now, yes, we are dealing with some clouds at this hour. Satellite and radar showing you a few of those clouds begin to build their way into the DMV overnight, still lingering into the morning, but back off to the north and the west, out towards Hagerstown, Martinsburg, West Virginia, Cumberland, Maryland. We are starting to see those clearer conditions, and that will begin to dive its way into the DMV as we head through the rest of the day today. Zooming satellite and radar out to show you we are going to be seeing those dry conditions all day today. Keeping an eye out, though, on a frontal system that's back off to the north and west. That could be providing us with some rain as we head into the work week. So again, temperatures right now not looking too bad. You're sitting at 42 degrees in the nation's capital, 44 as you head over there to Lexington Park, 42 currently in Woodstock. And these warmer temperatures, they'll be sticking around as we head through your day today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that 8-day forecast and what to expect, Tosin, coming up.
All right, Brittany, we'll check in with you soon. Thank you. We begin in the district, a remembrance at Navy Memorial for the lives lost at Pearl Harbor 83 years ago. The Pearl Harbor attacks killed more than 2,400 Americans. Officials at that memorial placed a wreath in remembrance of those killed in the Japanese bombing that thrust the United States into World War II. We caught up with one serviceman who says there's a lot to learn from the brave soldiers who laid their lives on the line for this country.
We're remembering them, we're honoring them, we're recognizing them, we're making sure that the sacrifices they made and the lessons that they've taught us are carried on year after year after year. It's been 83 years, but the lessons are still as relevant then as they are now.
Congress officially designated December 7th as National Pearl Harbor Remembrance in 1994. In Maryland, loved ones remember a man who lost his life to gun violence last week. Those who knew Cornelius McDonald say he devoted his life to make streets safer for everyone. Last night, the community came together to honor his memory and work. DC News Now's Dave Laval was there and has more.
The Staples in Largo, Maryland became more than just a place to buy office supplies Saturday. People gathered to remember one of the latest victims of gun violence. Candles burned bright in the Staples parking lot, a tribute to a life whose light burned out way too soon.
We got to start showing more love than hate.
Rico Scott recalls his cousin, Cornelius McDonald, better known to those as Neil. The 33-year-old lost his life November 30th when Prince George's County prosecutors say 35-year-old Terrell Bailey shot McDonald during an argument in the parking lot of Jasper's restaurant. McDonald's family said Neil tried to break up a fight between Bailey and another man.
We got to stop all this senseless violence, y'all. It has to stop. I don't want to do any more of these in 2025.
McDonald helped start Stay Solid for Mental Health, a nonprofit organization that advocates against gun violence.
He loved his community. He loved his family. He loved his friends.
Maria Butler is McDonald's mother. She's dealing with more grief 5 years after gun violence took the life of another son, Devin.
My strength comes from you guys, from all of the wonderful things, to know that my son touched each and every one of you in his own way. It's very strengthening to me. So this is where I get my strength from.
Bailey remains held without bond. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for January 2nd. McDonald's funeral will take place December 17th at Landover's City of Praise Family Ministries. In Largo, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thank you. 8:05 in the Commonwealth, the Manassas Park man accused of killing his wife will go to trial next September. Naresh Bhatt is now facing new murder charges. His wife, Mamta Kafle Bhatt, disappeared in late July. Now investigators say the blood found in the couple's home matches Mamta's. Naresh Bhatt was set to go to trial next week for the original charge of concealing a body. But this past week, a judge decided to consolidate all three charges into one for a September 2025 trial. Mamta's supporters left courts with mixed feelings, vowing to show up every day until her family gets justice.
Thought that they were going to go ahead with the pretrial for the concealment of the dead body, but they decided to go ahead and just put it all in one, which probably does make sense for the court's time. But for a lot of us, we were anticipating this day since he was arrested. So we are a little disappointed, but we do have faith in the justice system.
There is a hearing in March to decide whether Court TV will be allowed to broadcast the trial. Taking a live look at the Capitol this morning. Quiet now, but time is running out for Congress to pass a budget. The government funding deadline is just 2 weeks away, and lawmakers have not reached a deal yet. National correspondent Hannah Brandt explains where things stand.
The budget situation here on Capitol Hill is pretty uncertain right now. With shifting power dynamics, there's a debate about how to move forward with the government spending plan.
I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm doing one of these as the double Catholic Irish Italian that I am, that we can get it done.
Congressman Pat Fallon has faith lawmakers will pass a spending bill before the December 20th shutdown deadline.
We'll be here as long as we have to, because we don't want the government to sit down. At least I don't. I know most of the majority of my Republican colleagues don't as well.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries says negotiators are trying to come to an agreement on a full year-long budget, but notes that there are still some issues they need to resolve to reach a deal.
Bipartisan conversations continue to be underway.
In January, Republicans will take control of the House, the Senate, and the White House. And some want to pass a short-term budget instead, so Republicans can dictate the full budget when they have complete government control. Congressman Pete Sessions expects they'll vote to extend the funding deadline into February.
Allowing this new administration to put their ducks in a row and come back and finalize where we will move.
There is some pushback on that stopgap funding plan. Democratic Senator Tim Kaine says he's still hoping Congress will move forward with the full spending package.
I don't like doing these short-term CRs, but that's what the Republicans are now saying is all they will accept.
Some lawmakers want to attach a disaster relief bill to whatever spending package Congress does pass in order to get relief to communities affected by Hurricane Helene. In Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.
DC News Now and radio station WPGC spent the day collecting winter gear for the Salvation Army. The team accepted gently worn winter gear like coats, gloves, boots, and scarves. Organizers say the drive comes just in time with the really low temperatures we've been seeing.
An event like this for the community is great. It's always good when you have community leaders coming together for a great cause. As you can tell, it's cold out right now, so we're just making sure the community is staying warm.
DC has hosted the coat drive for over 25 years here in DC. And of course, some of our team members were there. You see Corey James, Randy Bass, and our Shanika Grimshaw, all trying to help those in need at this time. All right, really great cause. 8:09, talking sports now. The Washington Wizards finally breaking that losing streak. After 16 losses in a row, the team finally got a win. The Wizards played the Denver Nuggets and three-time MVP Nikola Jovic last night, even with Jovic dropping 56 Even with him dropping 56 points, the Wizards took the dub, and the win was a team effort. 3 players scoring at least 20 points. Jordan Poole had the team high with 39 points and 8 assists. He explains how the team got that win.
I know we got a lot of guys out, so kind of just trying to pace myself properly. Credit to our team, credit to guys who stepped up. Some guys out there who didn't play the last couple games, and they came in, they were huge for us. JC was huge, JB was huge, Johnny was huge, Marvin was big, so being able to have everybody step up against a really good team like this, it was huge for us.
They won that game 122-113. Tonight, the team hoping to get another win and start a winning streak. Instead, they'll host the Memphis Grizzlies at 7 o'clock tonight. All right, it is 8:10. We're inching closer to brunch time. Brittany, how should we be dressed for brunch today?
Overall, you do not have to bundle up, Tosin, when heading to your brunch today. It's going to be a gorgeous day. We are tracking much warmer temperatures than what we've seen the past couple of days. And overall, we'll still be dealing with a mixture of sun and clouds. So planning the rest of your day out here in the nation's capital, again, not looking too bad. By that 9 o'clock hour, we'll be seeing those temperatures here in the nation's capital get into the lower 40s. Mid 50s, though, is expected right around lunchtime. And then we're tracking upper 50s as we head around that 3 o'clock hour. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast and what to expect, Tosin, coming up.